Teacher Ray here. I'm back to answer another of your Howell Group Class teaching questions. Oh, right, sorry. There are a lot of distractions these days, aren't there? I mean, with social media, digital games, instant messaging, and entertainment so readily available, literally at the touch of your finger. Now, imagine being a student with all of these distractions. One of our fellow Howell GC teachers wants to know how we can help our students resist the draw of those distractions during our lessons. Here's the question. What can I do to make my students participate in the lessons and activities? Some of them are doing other things like watching videos in their mobile phones, or their friends are there and my students are getting distracted. There's actually very little we can do to make our students participate in the lessons, but we do have the power to motivate our students to want to participate. So I talk a lot about gamification throughout the Ask Teacher Ray professional development series, right? So, while I feel that conducting our lessons in fun ways is important, there's something that's even more important. The teacher-student connection. That's the magic spell. When we can create that personal connection with each of our students will want to participate. This connection begins the moment you log into that Howell classroom and doesn't end until that final goodbye. Building connections with our students requires us to be both proactive and responsive. Being proactive means making the effort to get to know our students. Use those first few minutes of each lesson to talk with your students. Ask how they are. What did they do that day? What is their favorite food, animal, color, activity? What kind of homework do they have tonight? Use personalized questions throughout the lesson to learn more about your students' individual lives. Personalized questions are also an awesome way to help your students develop a deeper understanding of the lesson objectives. Win-win. When preparing for your lessons, use what you know about your students to make your comprehension questions and other learning activities more personalized. Showing your students that you remember details about them is a great way to build that rapport. Oh, an easy tip for keeping track of those details? Set up some little note cards. I keep details like their age, their date of birth, their favorite color, things like that. At the end of every lesson, whatever they tell me, I add to their note card so that I have something to refer to during my lesson prep and during the lessons. Being reactive means responding appropriately to your students' words, actions, mood, what's going on in their home, etc. Laugh when they're being silly. Comment on their toy or clothing. Show compassion when they're unhappy about something. Ask them to introduce you to their friend or sibling when you can see that someone else is in their home. Oh, maybe you could even include that other person somehow. That way they won't be a distraction. They'll be part of the learning experience. Point out similarities and differences between your life and your students, or between your students and their classmates. You can learn more about building connections with our students on the Howell Homeroom blog. I found 2 wonderful articles with great examples of some of the hows and whys of developing that teacher-student connection. Creating Connections to Foster Student Engagement by Teacher Dixie Day. And Real Connections in the Classroom, Promoting Kindness and Compassion by Patrick. Now it's time for wrap up! To summarize, when students see us as more than a teacher and feel that we see them as more than a student, they will want to spend time with us and be more willing to set everything else aside during our lessons. This personal connection can be accomplished through both proactive and reactive measures. Our online classrooms differ from in-person learning in many ways, but our students' needs when it comes to those personal connections remain. Actually, distance learning may make those personal connections even more important. So I want to thank this teacher for submitting a question that led us to the topic of building those connections with our students. Thank you. Do you have a question about building connections with your students? Or between classmates? Or any other question related to how OGC teaching? Then click on the survey link below this video to submit your question to Ask Teacher Ray. See you next time. Goodbye.
Hello. How was your holiday? Did you have fun? Did you get lots of presents? Did you have a happy new year? Hi.
I have 2 gifts.
2? What?
Teacher,
Oh, the walls! Boom. Close. Da. Open. What's that? Who's that little girl? I see a little girl. Oh, you did the blue. That was fast. Wait. Where's the little girl? Where'd she go? Hello, little girl. Goodbye, girl. Hello, little girl. Goodbye, little girl. Is that your sister?
Yes.
Yes, that's your sister. Your sister is cute. She's cute. What is on head? Is that the bear? Teddy bear! It's a teddy bear. Rabbit. Do you have a rabbit for your head? Yes? Oh, it's cute. That's cute. So, it's a teddy bear and it's a rabbit.